After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome to Kidd Brewer Stadium in Boone, North Carolina, home field of the Appalachian State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the ninth-ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And now a carry here for the fullback. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I know they don't pick up any yards here, but I love the play call by the offensive coordinator. Whether it's a fullback, a tight end, or an H-back, whoever you want to put in that spot, they're not known as a primary receiver. So sometimes that element of surprise can work in your favor. But on that play, you do have to give the credit to the defense for keeping it a short game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The tight end has got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line, it's Barnes. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can give positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that catch is hauled in. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. Quick throw, catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. That ball snagged for a completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Pass not complete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. Dumps it down to the back. Hawk. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. It's a quick grab, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, out state. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To the air, it's Matthews. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Green Wave. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Cut quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. They mix it up with a run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time with the tight end for the first down.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep the
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Oh, almost almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Tulane, to put them on top now.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The App State offense goes back on the field. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter here. They got to find that spark again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Looking to throw. It's Matthews. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Across the 30. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Powers through.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's an important first down on that running play. To throw, it's Matthews. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Pass caught, second down now. And here's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, they're showing the ability to run and throw, and here on this third down, they go play action, which is somewhat surprising, but they've been running the ball so well, it's still effective. It freezes those linebackers and gives them a chance to be able to execute and pick up the first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's caught. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back to throw. It's Matthews. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up third. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Barnes. And now the defense able to bring him down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Leaves it open space downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dozier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, better look out! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Let's talk about App State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for the...
Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw to the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute.
Touchdown, Appalachian State. Quick strike. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hamlin. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. Slams ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Trying to bull his way in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Hamlin. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Courtney. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Powell. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. And the 3rd down pass incomplete. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down here for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Caught close to the marker. It's Dozier. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Got it behind the line. It's Powell. Oh, he's got some space. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Galloway. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The give from the gun. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dozier. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Calhoun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. catch in the middle. It's Courtney. There he goes. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Fullback's got it. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is third and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult third and long situation.
Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To give to the big fullback. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, more south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.